Hey, welcome back, everybody. Little Ray's here. How are you, my friend? Good to see you.
Good, great to see you. It's been too long.
You've been busy.
Been busy.
Ray's got little triplets, you know.
Triplets.
What are their names?
Raylin, Walter, and Hope. Hi, guys.
Walter.
Wally. Solid name.
He's the only boy.
He's the only boy. Identical twin girls and a boy. 15 months old.
Isn't that funny?
Crazy.
Walter. I like that name.
Yeah, it's a great name.
Yeah?
So?
Okay, so you're busy, though, with the triplets, and you've renovated.
We've renovated. Fully gutted the zoo.
Yeah.
It's brand new, everything. Literally, the only thing that didn't come out, all the drywall, everything, insulation, everything came out, except for the one big alligator cage that's in the back on the left. And it's been nuts. We have rotating exhibits now. So we have a rainforest exhibit and called Life Under the Canopy and a desert exhibit that's there for 6 months. And by the spring, we're changing. We have a venomous exhibit coming through. So with cobras, rattlesnakes, tarantulas, scorpions, some serious poisonous frogs. It's going to be awesome.
Poisonous frogs?
Yep. So all frogs are poisonous.
Are they?
Yep. No, people don't know that.
My God. You also travel a fair bit, right? You take a show on the road.
We go right across Canada. We're actually the weekend that just passed, we were in Halifax. Yeah. And this weekend coming up, we're going to be, in Quebec City.
Yeah. So you met my brother on one of those trips,
right? That's right, out on the East Coast.
East,
I think it was Halifax.
Yeah, he loved it. He took his boys to the show and loved it.
Yeah. So we go coast to coast, but we got some cool stuff here for the Ottawa people.
Whoa, show me something creepy.
Creepy. We're going to start creepy. We're going to start small, work our way up. And wow, look at this.
What's that?
This is Chalky. Say hi, Chalky.
Hi, Chalky.
And Chalky is a young tarantula, actually. She's about 3 years old. She's called a Chacoan golden knee or striped knee tarantula. Comes from South America. And as much as this is a pretty big spider right now, it is one of the larger tarantula species. So you're talking about something that's going to be about 8 to 9 inch leg span, which is... Come on. This is awesome. Yeah, you could sit right on your face and you'd be like...
I wouldn't allow that, really.
I bet you would.
Is it an arachnid?
It is an arachnid. So all spiders, tarantulas are all arachnids. Scorpions are arachnids. Might have one of those a bit later as well. Right. He is a type of arachnid. They are venomous, but they're mildly venomous. I mean, all spiders are venomous. So he does have venom, but it's about the equivalent of 2 bee stings to 3 bee stings. So you really should hold them. People
I don't mind that.
Yeah, they want to see you hold them. So I believe this is the very first time that Chalky has ever been on the A channel, because we've had her for a while, and she's been growing, getting bigger. Yeah. And now she's big enough that people can handle her. Yeah. Now, does she know that she'd be on a different hand right about now? She does, because she has taste buds in her feet. So as she walks, she can kind of taste her surroundings. I just had my hands on a sandwich tray. Yeah, so it depends on the type of sandwich. If it was a cricket sandwich, I mean, she'd be going crazy right now. She'd be all like super excited. And whoa, this is cool. What is this? What is that? This is Flash. And I got to tell you that Flash is a tortoise, and Flash is a how old would she be right now? She's a 17-year-old female red-footed tortoise that comes from South America. What's the difference between a tortoise and a turtle? This is an excellent question. Tortoises are turtles, but they are turtles that have spent so much time away from water. They're land turtles, and they've spent so much time away from water they no longer can swim. If you were to put Flash in a pool, she would float around like a bobber. Yeah. But she can't kind of paddle under the water the way a turtle does. She can kind of paddle around at the top, but can't dive under the water. Because our director, Mike Pang, just got back from a trip to Mexico, and he was lucky enough to be in an area where they had a lot of sea turtles. Very cool. And it was kind of a sanctuary area. How all cool coming is up that, on the beach. It'd be and he would snorkel for hours just watching these beautiful things. Crazy. Yeah, he showed me some videos and pictures. Oh, my God. They're so majestic. No wonder you get, you have always been attracted to this sort of, like, reptiles and so on. Yeah. But no wonder, because it's so cool. It is. And they, as a group of animals, they are so different. Yeah. You know, like in terms of snakes, lizards, turtles, tortoises, crocodilians, and even within the species. Like you look at a land tortoise versus a sea turtle, it's a completely different animal. They move differently. They behave differently. It's quite spectacular. When you touch the shell there, Kurt, what you're touching is keratin. It's the same as our hair, our fingernails. Fingernails, yeah. It's one of the things that we always have tortoises and stuff out at the zoo for kids to touch and interact with. Ray. I know, it's crazy. Eh? Like these guys got to be strong to support this sort of structure. Strong, super powerful animals. So I got one more kind of really special animal here. Do you? And
I always like the surprise. I'm not even looking.
Well, yeah, and this one just has a really, really cool story. Well, I think it's a cool story anyways. But this is Allie, and Allie is one of our young alligators. And obviously we have our huge alligators at the zoo.
You sure do.
And on the weekends, every Saturday and Sunday at 11 and 2 o'clock, we still do our alligator shows where Matt or I, if we're in town, and certainly haven't had any serious injuries from doing it, we jump in the water with our big 500-pound alligators, pick them up, hold them, play with them. Good times. That's every Saturday and Sunday.
I've seen you do it.
11 and 2.
Now, how old's Allie here?
Allie here is about 4 years old. She did come kind of dropped off as an abandoned stray animal. So we don't know how big she was when we got her, but she was about a year old. What's really cool is there's a very successful show. The Krat brothers have a new show called Wild Krats.
Yeah.
If people aren't watching it, you should be watching the show. It's on 7 o'clock in the morning. That would compete with you, but for the little kids, that's okay.
Yeah.
And it's on in the afternoon as well.
Thanks for bringing up shows that are on at the same time.
Yeah, sorry about that. My bad. I really wasn't thinking. Sorry, Aaron.
There's nothing else on TV.
But Allie is actually, there's an alligator episode that's, one of the most popular. Allie's in it. There's 3 alligators that was shot at our zoo, and Allie is the smallest alligator in that episode, and that was shot about 1.5 years ago. So for people to see how fast they can grow, she was a tiny little alligator when we shot it.
No kidding.
She's the smallest alligator in that episode. And Allie right now, she's probably, I don't know, what would she be, about 3.5 feet long.
Sure.
She is a female. She'll probably be about 8 to 11 feet. And weigh about 250 to 400 pounds when she's full grown.
That's very cool.
Pretty
All
great.
right, you're going to stick around because you got more to show us?
We got more to show you. We're going to get the big stuff out.
Oh. The big stuff's on the way. All right, Little Ray's, are you open today on Family Day?
We're open every single day from 10 to 5.
Looking for something to do? Newly renovated. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, there's the address. There's the Twitter handle. I'm going to follow you on Twitter. And there's the website. Check it out and go to Little Ray's Reptile Zoo on Bank Street. It's very cool stuff. We'll take a break. We've got our makeover recipient. We'll reveal her final look and more of Little Ray's on the way. We'll be right back.